What kind of books would you read, and the musical influence, and possibly the art for steampunk out there as well?
Well, beginning with books. Me personally, when I started off with the more classic literature. It wasn't anything more steampunk per se. It was more like Gothic literature, the old stuff. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Bram Stoker's Dracula, them, the usual ones like that. But when I actually first started reading steampunk literature, it was actually an American acquaintance in the goth scene in Manchester, and we just met up. She was interested in steampunk, and she actually lent me this book. It was called now Nick Gever's Extraordinary Engines, if I remember correctly. Basically, it's an anthology of short stories. And I actually remember reading short stories at school. So I think short stories are actually a good way to start with the literature. This one, it was fantastic. I mean, yeah, you got the odd one that was rubbish, but there was really good ones. And you got to take the rough with the smooth when it comes to literature. And it actually sort of like inspired me to actually start writing myself. I mean, I was always writing anyway. I was writing dissertations at university. I was always writing ideas, even poetry and so on and so forth. So I thought, myself. It was more of an extracurricular. I never sort of published or anything, but it's more of a hobby. And it just started from there. I mean, there's all sorts of books out there. Just go on Amazon, you see loads of lists. But for me, it can, I mean, me personally, I can go a bit insane after reading too much steampunk. I need something more in depth, so I'll probably go back to something more old. In fact, a good source of inspiration for steampunk is actually Jules Verne and H.G. Wells' To the Time Machine. Them are good books, very good literature. Me personally, I can have a love-hate relationship with some steampunk novels. They've got some great ideas and concepts going on in the book, but the way they write it, it doesn't actually necessarily make good literature. So, something you've got to be prepared for. Music-wise, I've never really been a great fan of steampunk music. I think my favourite band out there has got to be The Men Who Won't Be Blamed for Nothing, because they've got a very sort of punk edge to them. It's more down with the lyric, what's going on with the music, to do with steampunk, I think, anyway. The main ones you go there, like Abney Park, I can't think of anyone else. But yeah, it's very experimental stuff when it comes to steampunk music. I think they're still trying to find, or rather a lot of these bands are trying to find some sort of niche with steampunk genre in music.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think it's very much flogging a dead horse, to be quite frank, with something. So, yeah, again, take the rough with the smooth on that score. But still, you got your individuals out there in any case in these bands who, it's all about the luck more than anything, I think. There's some really good ones. But me personally, I'm more with the goth. I'm more into goth music, personally. When it's steampunk music, I don't know. When the way I look at the art generally, steampunk is more visual than sound. As where in the goth culture, it's more the sound than the actual look. But I don't know. Perhaps that's a generalisation of things, which is not necessarily. I don't know what else to say about it.
Okay, and on that note, we shall thank you very much, Andrew, for having this interview with Damnation Media. It's been enjoyable, very enjoyable.
Thank you. It's been great chatting with you.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
See ya.